Shabbat Shalom, Shomrei Torah Synagogue family. I hope that you're all well. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we've seen each other, but know that I'm thinking of all of you and spending Shabbat together with you, albeit from different places around the country, as Rebecca and I look for what comes next in our journey together. I want to share a thought with you about this week's Parsha Tetzaveh, from our own sanctuary, our own mikdash that we started creating last week with the establishment of the tabernacle, the Mishkan. This week's Parsha Tetzaveh describes the many clothing that's worn by the Kohen Gadol, the high priest. The priests, known for being eager and detail-oriented, they always perform their sacrificial duties barefoot. Imagine doing all the work that you do on a daily basis without wearing shoes. Although sometimes that might be easy to think about given the fact that we stay at home and do work from home. But imagine going through life doing the holy work that you're assigned to and that you've chosen to do without wearing shoes. There's a story of Rabbi Chaim Soloveitchik who lived in the 19th century, who was known as the Brisker Rav. He was a prominent rabbi during this time who established a new approach to the study of Talmud called the Brisker system. His mode of study would influence future generations of Talmud study, especially from the famous yeshiva of Volozhin. The story goes that Rabbi Chaim apparently had a very special pair of boots that were unlike the boots and the clothing and the shoes that were worn by the high priest. Rabbi Chaim always kept his coarse farmer boots in the corner of his private study, and these boots were very out of character for his daily dress. Out of respect for their Rebbe and their teacher, his students never approached him and asked him why he had these boots in his own study. At the yeshiva, the dormitory was about 100 yards away from the study hall. So one morning, after a very heavy snowfall, Rav Chaim put on his heavy boots, and he walked from the dormitory to the Beit Midrash, to the study hall. To the pure amazement of his students, Rav Chaim walked back and forth continuously from the dorm to the Beit Midrash, simply to clear a path for the snow for the students to be able to walk through. As we come into this Shabbat, while it won't be snowy here in Southern California, try and think about whether you've ever had a teacher, a mentor, or even a friend who's expressed deep concern for you and performed such a holy act of chesed, of kindness for you or for others. What act of kindness, of chesed, will you perform for somebody else? May this Shabbat bring a little bit more chesed, a little bit more kindness into our growing world of hate and struggle. And may we all be able to fill the world with a little bit more love now and forever. Shabbat Shalom.